Hey everyone, this is John Howell here from tradinginvesting4you.com, and in this video we are going to be talking about the Nasdaq on the US market. Okay, fantastic. Right now we're looking at a daily chart. We're going to be diving right deep into this, see what the indicators are saying, see what the price action is saying, moving averages, weekly charts, and so much more. Before I get into that, I want to let you know that I'm running a 2-hour free training event. I'm going to teach you all the details and all the steps to not one, but two unique and amazing, powerful trading systems that will put you will give you the advantage and give you the ahead, or get you ahead on most people out there. Okay, basically put you the advantage on most people out there. Anyway, at the end of this event, at the end of this video, I should say, click on that link below this video right now. You see that link right there? That's below this video. Make sure you click on that link at the end of this free video I'm giving you right now. Fantastic. Let's get into the education. Now, let's actually see what we're looking at right now. We're looking at the Nasdaq, and we're going to go into a lot of details here. So, all I do say is, I do not know your personal situation, and this is just general advice, okay? Obviously, trading the market is risky, and we need to be much smarter. We need to be intelligent about the way we do things when trading the markets. It's very, very, very important there, okay? So, do not take this as a personal advice. I don't know your personal situation, just general advice only, and obviously all trading does contain risk when trading, okay? Fantastic. Let's get into the daily chart right now, and let's actually move here. So, first thing we're looking at right now is the daily chart, right? But what we always need to do is need to get the bigger picture first, and then we hone on the daily chart. So the bigger picture is what? The bigger picture is we go down to the weekly chart first, click on the weekly chart, and now we get a bigger view of what's happening here on the weekly chart here. Okay, so first thing we see is we clearly see on the Nasdaq that we clearly have a big run to the high side. Okay, clearly we have a massive run to the high side, and we're in what we call a massive bullish channel through there. We create a little parallel trend line through there, and we can clearly see that the overall US market is continuing to be in a massive bullish channel. And as long as we stay in this channel, doesn't matter if we go down a bit, up a bit, as long as we stay in this channel, then we are likely to continue higher. If we start breaking below this channel and below my moving average, then you are likely to see a lot more downside. But for now, the market is bullish, so let's call it for what it is. So now we understand what's happening on the bigger picture. Let's actually go down, and we're going to change this now to a daily chart. Okay, so now we're looking at the daily chart of the Nasdaq. We can see these two blue lines are exactly what we drew on the weekly chart. We have my moving average as well through here, okay, and we simply have these two trend lines. Now, what we're looking at here right now, if you look down the bottom, we're looking at simply 2 years, 2 and a bit years of daily chart price action, okay? Now, the interesting thing is that we clearly see this market has tapered off through here, and then it brought back up through here, and then it tapered off through here, and it brought back up through here. The interesting thing is, if we have a look at this here, the overall market is still making major higher troughs and major higher peaks. So let me show you what I mean here. If we go back to the weekly chart here for a minute, look at this here. So the market started down below there at 2009 and made a major low, and then around about mid-2010 made a major high, and sort of mid-2010 again and made a major low, so it made a higher trough, and then it came back up sort of mid-2011, made a higher peak, came down, made a massive higher trough, then it ran back up mid-2012, gave you a higher peak, and then mid-2012 again, it gave you a higher trough. Higher trough and higher peak. So overall, on the bigger scheme of things, buyers still have massive control in this overall scheme, okay? We're not looking at the smaller moves, we're looking at the overall swings. Call it like a wave, okay? Wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, okay? So that's exactly what we see. So overall, the bigger moves are in the buyer's momentum, okay? On the bigger picture there. Now let's actually squeeze up to, say, 1 year to see what's happening on a small time basis. So the smaller time basis, what do we see? Well, first thing we see is that we have we had a major trend line coming down through here, right? Look at that through there. Okay, we clearly can see that this major trend line, resistance through here, and it had resistance through here. And it wasn't until it popped up through there, that little bar through there popped up, gave you a little higher trough through here. So you have a trough, a higher trough, came up, hit resistance, came up, give you a little high trough, and then bounced straight back up. That little high trough gave the elevation for more upside, right? So it broke out to the upside, came back up, and now it's hitting around about the 3069 level. on the Nasdaq. So now let's have a look at this here. We see we're in a major, we see that that's trend line broken, so that's not relevant anymore. So now we have a look at this. We just draw a trend line from there to there, and we clearly see that this is what we call a massive bullish channel. Okay, let me move this over here so we can get a good view of what's happening here. So now we're going to be drawing this up through here, and we're going to simply just create a little parallel trend line through here. Okay, and we're going to extend it up through there. And beautiful. And as we can see, that's exactly where we are right now. Okay, so we came down, hit the bottom of this channel, hit the bottom of the channel, bottom of the channel, bottom of the channel, gave you a high trough, blasted up, and then it continued up through there. Okay, now let's have a look at this here. What we can see here on an overall basis, we see a couple of levels coming into play. Now let me just get my little trend line tools up. And what we can see here is we see a couple of things, right? One, we can see that there's some sort of major support and resistance level around that level through there. You can see all through here, the market struggled, and is actually finding a lot of support through here as well too. The next level of major resistance and support is up here, right? Up here at the top of the channel, which would be up through here. So what's happening now is the Nasdaq is actually running up through here. It's going sideways, but bouncing off this support. Now here's the key thing through here. This market is also giving not a strong bullish flag, but it's giving an okay bullish flag. Bullish flag meaning the market ran up. And let me zoom in on this so we can get a good view of what's happening here. Market ran up, and then we're getting this little downward period through here. Okay, and as we can see, if we have a look at that, it looks like a big bull flag, right? Big bullish flag. Now all I do say is that this market's been holding at this support level for quite some time on the daily chart, and it seems like it's struggling to get down. If we do have a bit more of a pullback through here, and then suddenly we start to close above this resistance line through here, we are likely to be racing to new highs on the Nasdaq, and possibly even higher. But the target projection would be at least up through here to the recent new high, the highs here, and possibly even penetrate that through to the high side. So if Nasdaq, for the short term anyway, does go up here, we're likely to race back up to the top here and create a new high on the actual Nasdaq itself. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. That's exactly what's going on in the Nasdaq right now as we speak. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you liked how we form our analysis. Again, it's most of the time it's about reading price action here. We can look at the stochastics, but again, the stochastics do not really give me any key on the identification at the moment. So I'm going to not mention this in this video, but at the end of the day, the price action is king. As you saw, we look at the price action. The more we can read price action, the better of a trader we're going to be, okay? Not indicators, no. It's about price action, because price action is king when trying to read and view the markets. Okay. Fantastic, guys, fantastic. Make sure that you come on down to tradinginvesting4you.com. Click on that link right there. It's just below that video. Click on the link right now. Head over and register for the free training event. And also, make sure you come down to our website, which is tradinginvesting4you.com. Check us out on our Facebook, which is facebook.com/share trading mastery. And also come down to our YouTube channel if you're not on our YouTube channel right now. If you are, make sure you click on that little like button right through there. See this little like button right through there? Click on that like button. Click on the subscribe button so you get our videos moving forward. Or just simply head down to youtube.com/trading and investing. Okay guys, that's it for me. I'm out of here. This is John Howell from tradinginvesting4you.com, and no matter what happens, say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and that is, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.